Welcome to Caranimal Gaming. Here's another Minecraft video from last week's Monday Minecraft Twitch live stream. If you guys do like the video, make sure to hit the like button. Subscribe if you're new and would like to see more content like this, and let me know what you think in the comments.
Okay, come on. That's another thing we're going to be doing, is building the elevator to get up and down from here. So what we need to do is figure out where the elevators are going to be, which I'm guessing they're going to be like probably right around here, because I want them to go all the way to the top. And then these back walls will start it off and then come around on both the side walls. And then by the time we get around to the sorting area, we'll kind of have an idea of what that's going to look like. And the way that we're going to figure that out is I'm going to come up here. We're going to go out to the top one. I think we're going to have to go to the center of this right here. So it's going to enter through here as well. We're going to use mostly the same kind of blocks that these towers are for our guardian farms. But the one thing that we really have to focus on is this right here. This is a guardian spawn spot. So as long as we're not disrupting that, we should be fine. We want it to kind of look like these right here without the glass or whatever. All right, so let's get an idea of where we're going to put these holes, because basically you just need a one block hole. So this is the center. Thinking if we go all the way out as close to these as possible, like that. And maybe we leave them open for now of the two spaces, because maybe we can somehow use that to our advantage here. Yeah, I have an idea with that. Okay. Because my big idea with this base is I'm trying to make as many farms as I possibly can in here without having too much lag is kind of my goal. So like these fish farms are really good because they don't have any lag at all, because these mobs are going to spawn no matter what, and so it doesn't cause any additional lag. But if you were to add like minecart hoppers and things like that, it can cause some serious issues. And so I'm trying to reduce the amount of those kind of farms. So potentially what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a whole bunch of like little micro farms, like little tiny ones, still producing things that, but you know, just not as productive as like these huge farms that I've done in the past. So at least I have like some stuff coming in. One of the things I really want is to try to figure out a way to get a iron farm in here somehow, because we definitely want an iron farm. All right, let's put one line of lights in here. And the thing is, like, we're not going to be able to get in and out of here unless we land in here with an elytra, you know, like flying in. However, it's more about like getting out and then be able to fly away really quickly, because from the down area right there from the entrance, it's really hard to come up here, and then I have to like find a spot to like fly out. So I think this will work okay though. All right. Other than that, looks good. I don't know, I might come back later after and change this up a little bit. Okay, this is going to be our entry area. And one of the big reasons why I'm not using like sponges to dry this up is the sponges could actually reach through blocks and sometimes drain the water in the other side, and I don't want that to happen, because that's just be more work to do later to try to figure out which spots are not the dry spots and whatnot, you know what I mean?
No one knows what it means, but it's provocative.
Okay, and so what I'm thinking of doing is basically having a hole in the back area right here where we could actually drop down even further to the next level, and then have this section right here with water to catch us to basically come in on this level. And then this section right here, we'll kind of do a reverse kind of thing where there's going to be a bubble column on the far side, and then the bubble column basically coming up to this section right here, and then we can just kind of walk through into the next bubble column if we want to go all the way up kind of thing. So that way that 2-spot gap or whatever is going to be useful. And the only reason why I don't want to use the walls on this section right here is whenever you're falling, for anybody who hasn't done these kind of elevators before, whenever you're falling, you want it to be on a smooth surface all the way up and down. You know, if you put these wall pieces on the corner, you're not going to actually touch the corner pieces, you know, when you have a solid block like right here. But if you have, like, let's say you had a wall piece right here and then it goes down to a, like here, like this, you know, see how you have like this little bit of a gap? If you're falling from high up, you can actually hit that gap and take fall damage. You don't want to do that. Plus another thing, if you have spots where you're going to have water or buttons to be able to basically stop the water, like right here, we're gonna have some buttons right here to stop the water flow. So in order to do that, we have to have a solid block as well. So this section is the section that we can drop down. No, we want to go even further to drop down to the next level. So we want to stop that and basically put buttons here to be able to fall in. And if we ever really want to come to this way, we just got to make sure to stay on this side. And we'll go one more level. Perfect. Honestly, this is just going to make it go a lot faster. And yeah, we're using these fish buckets, but the only reason why I have these fish buckets is because I was trading with the villagers to get them to the next level. So might as well use them. Which on this one, we actually need to make sure we put our buttons in correctly, because this is going to be the section where we want to go up to, and then the rest of this is going to go all the way up. So let's start from the top and work our way down. Okay, so that's a solid, because we know that this right here is a solid water block. So we go this one, this one, this one, this one. Which honestly, technically, we just need to do these ones on this side, right?
Use soul sand on the bottom and make sure every space going up is a solid water block.
So we're missing something right here.
Go ahead, Charlie.
Me?
There it goes. Hold on tight. I'm not exactly sure what's going to happen.
You mean we're going
Up and out. Hold on, everybody. Here it comes.
That showed us all the way up to the top. Okay. Drop down right here. Okay, so we got that one to work. So now we got this one, which needs to be like right here. Okay, for this one, technically that works. As long as we're falling down and coming through. I'd rather be safe than sorry, because if you actually do fall and kind of fall into that gap and then this is like empty, you could take some fall damage. I mean, I do have feather falling on my boots and everything, but again, it's just the risk, you know? This one's not too bad when it comes to like getting out of, so I'm gonna keep this one the way that it is just because I like the way that it looks. Because I could just walk through and it's fine, and coming through here, it's like, you know, it's not that big a deal. But this one spot right here, it's like we really need that extra space. So I'm gonna just put a slab there just to kind of have a little bit of a yeah, it makes me mad. Makes me mad because I feel like it would look better with the stair. Actually, you know what we're gonna do? Take that down. Alright, so let's test this out. See if it looks good and feels good. So go all the way to the top. Perfect, works. Drop down to this one. Fine, we can walk through perfectly. This one, fine. Go through perfectly. This one, it's doable. It's doable. I'm keeping it. Alright, so the elevator's finally done. Only a little bit more than an hour done. Not to mention the time it took to gather the resources that I did off camera. But we got that done. Which means we can go up and down a lot smoother. We don't have to go through that stupid thing anymore. The only downside is like having to come through and have to walk all the way over here, but honestly it's something I'm willing to deal with. Alright, and then if we want to go down to the bottom, we just go down over here, boom. And we're down at the bottom.
I did update it later on, and you will notice in future episodes.
Alright, so let's go ahead and get started on the next project.